Yo,
Yo,
everyone, thank you for joining us for another podcast, Zack Snyder Fans Malaysia podcast. And we have Navid with us
yeah,
today.
I
Thanks for being here, bro. So,
sure,
um,
sure.
again, like normal podcasts that we've been having previously, is just going to be a very casual, chill, like we're in a Mamat session. So, just chill and we'll just talk and hopefully. Uh, Let me just share the link to our page. So,
Okay.
how's everything for you, man?
What to do. I don't really go anywhere right now. Just at home watching stuff. But it gives me plenty of time to rewatch Snyder Cut and coverage and all that. Yes, lots of
Yes.
time. And
So,
I'm waiting for the HD release on Blu-ray and all that.
yeah, did you buy eventually?
No, no, not yet, but I will when I guess when it's available. I'll order it. But yeah, at the meantime, I just rely on the what they call HBO Go, all that. Yeah, but I can still
Yeah,
watch it.
because what about Justice is Great? Did you watch it?
I yeah, I did once. Yeah, it's good. For me, I prefer color more, but it's good. Black and white is still good. Yeah, it's. So, what about you, man? I mean, what have you been doing recently?
Um, yeah, been busy with a lot of work, so that's why only today only we can manage to do something to focus because it's been a while. There's a lot of
Yeah,
updates that we can talk about today. I see we have. Um, I keep on forgetting who is this again. Hi,
hi, Susie.
thank
Um,
you for joining. Who else? Anyone else joining? Okay, okay. So updated everywhere. So okay, without a further ado, let's um, watch the trailer,
yay.
Army of the Dead. So that's the first thing that we're gonna go through today, Army of the Dead. Let's watch the trailer, guys.
Cinema right here, guys.
Mr. Ward, how would you see?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, Man of
Man of Steel.
Steel. Yeah. 300. Oh,
Ooh,
You
Dark
ready to
Side.
play?
$200 million. Safe cracking. Hmm, Look at that shot.
Yeah, Zeus,
And
Athena,
that's the zombie queen, yeah,
Queen,
I think.
Zombie Queen, Athena,
Nope.
Zeus, and Athena.
Fighting zombies.
Yeah,
That's right.
this looks so fun.
So cool. And there's Valentine.
Zombie Tiger.
That is. There's the team. Mhm. Awesome.
Everything Zack Snyder.
And the song Kenny
Yeah,
Rogers again, Blur. Never heard it
yeah.
before. Now it fits. Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the trailer. So before that,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Awesome
So what do you
trailer.
think? I
It's
think
great.
also shout out to Navid got featured on where? But
But
BuzzFeed.
it's a BuzzFeed video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't realize, Then you guys pointed it out, like, oh shoot, that's so cool. I hope it happens again. But yeah, my tweet there summarized how I felt. There is sheer cinema right there. So
Yeah.
and yeah, it's cool. It's so great. I mean, Netflix. I'm so glad Netflix is letting him do his thing, creative freedom, and all that. It's all Zack Snyder all the way. R-rated, brutal, goriness of it, the zombie fest. You know, yeah,
Yeah. Because you can clearly see in the trailer that he went full on Zack. He just all
yes.
him. So that's why, like
I
for
know
me,
it's so cool.
yeah, because um, I saw Dawn of the Dead, and I think we should watch. I think the next podcast, I hope we can do something where we do a Dawn of the Dead review, but Dawn of the Dead unrated cut. That's his like
Yeah,
uncut version because I only saw the normal cut, the Dawn of the Dead. So I think we all should watch the unrated cut, and then we can just talk about it. Maybe next podcast we can do that, like a
I
review
mean, I mean
of
that was
Dawn
his
of.
yeah yeah. I mean that was his first movie, and
Yeah, so it's good to see this. For me, I feel like I'm happy for Zach and Deborah and the
yes,
whole Stone Quarry team because it's basically a full circle for them. It's like
mhm,
first they started off with Dawn of the Dead,
yes,
and with all the messy whatever Justice League that happened, they
uh,
created they rebrand the new company to Stone Quarry, and they're starting it um, with Army. So that's like their full first thing that they did. Even though you can still see Stone Quarry logo in Wonder Woman 84 or in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but this
yeah,
movie is like the first movie that it's really stamped like this is Zack. Like you can see,
and
like Zack's by written by Zack Snyder. This is produced by Zack Snyder. Everything by Zack Snyder.
cinematography by Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
excited to see this because this is his first time
Yes,
cinematographing a film. I can't wait to
this
see his camera work.
this is his first time doing DP for a movie, but he's
Mm-hmm.
said many times that he's been doing it for his commercials.
Uh-huh.
So this is his first time. So it's amazing, and I can't wait. Based on the trailer, it
Yes.
already looks because he used the dream lens. You can see a very dreamy
Ah.
look of it. So and I think it's his first time using digital camera
Hmm.
because previously he always like very advocate like Christopher Nolan like oh I have to use film, but for this I think Netflix is a bit flexible and Netflix has like certain things they want have to use digital, so he's okay with it,
Yeah.
and yeah, still looks great.
Look, Netflix is very open to this. Whatever you want to do, they let you do. Here's the money, you do your thing.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't
I'm
really know the difference between the camera stuff, but as a casual audience goer, I enjoy watching it, and so incredible seeing his camera work. Even in this trailer, I can't wait to see the whole finished product soon.
yeah. So speaking of like Army of the Dead universe,
Hmm.
let's look into what has like his plans. Like Army of the Dead, we have Army of
Army of
Thieves,
Thieves. Yeah.
and Army of the Dead Las Vegas anime.
I'm
So
very excited. I'm very excited to see the anime series. What they're trying
yeah,
to do with that. It's gonna be full on anime style. All that. Oh
yeah,
boy.
because for me, I want to see, because I'm a huge fan of what Zack did with the Owl movie,
Oh,
uh,
Legends of Guardian.
Gahul,
Is it?
Legend of the Guardians, Owls of Gahul. Uh, if you see that movie animation, it's really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. It
His
is. Yeah.
signature style, like the slow mo, but it's like, like if real life action, he has limitations. Like some things here, some things
Mm,
there, because you have to put the camera. But in
mm.
animation, he can just whatever he wants. So he actually did that, and it's a kids
Is
movie supposedly, but
I
still
don't
looks
know.
cool.
I don't really think it's a kids movie. I think it's more to adults in the style
Yeah,
of it. Still cool. It's a
yeah,
beautiful animated film. Can't wait
yeah.
to see
So
Army of the
can't wait
Dead
to see
Lost
this
Vegas.
anime series, and it's developed by J
Army,
Oliva.
the
So
same guy who did the storyboards for Man of
yeah,
Steel and directed, the was it the DC animated film? Yeah, I
yeah,
can't
like
remember what it is. Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns. He did it for animation.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. And then there's the Army of Thieves, the prequel.
Yeah, by this guy. He will be
But
directing it
I
and
still
starring.
have difficulty. I still have difficulty pronouncing the last name,
Ma-
Matthias
yeah,
Schweighöfer.
Matthias.
Okay,
Just call him Matthias.
sorry, sorry, but I can't. He's a great guy. Though. I've seen several of his German comedies. He's really funny, and yeah,
Yeah,
so it's good he's getting exposure here.
yeah. So like Army of Thieves. Yeah, so it's cool to see Zach working with
Yes,
international, um,
exactly.
yeah, international like stars and also like filmmakers. So that's why Zach has like he's he has a lot of like ideas and plans to expand a lot of things.
Truly.
Like
Mm.
what DC could have been,
Uh,
if they
if
actually went through with his ideas, could have been way ahead of anything that's like MCU or any other comic book, movie, film genre
truly,
have right now. But sadly, you know, things happen. So now I'm so happy that Netflix saw this opportunity and just give him, okay, Army of the Dead, okay, give some more. Like, okay, you want
yes.
anime? Sure, go, go, go.
Look, it still could be. Who knows? We saw the Snyderverse. Still,
Yeah,
and being positive on all that. So I
yeah,
I'm not listening to people saying, "Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen." Hey, the Snyder Cut. Remember people saying the Snyder Cut wasn't supposed to happen? It happened. So 2 3 years.
yeah,
Hopefully, it won't be too long for this.
yeah,
That's it. Always be positive.
yeah. Um, yeah, we will talk more on Restoring the Snyderverse in our segment later because I have a
Okay.
few thoughts as well. My thoughts
Who
might be
else?
more negative, but it's okay.
Hmm.
We'll talk that
Who
a
else
bit.
is in? Who else is in this cast? Okay. I
Yeah,
know Natalie.
Natalie.
I know her from Fast and Furious and Game of Thrones.
Yep, she's here. So I don't know, like
The
this. He said that it's gonna be like a rom com type of
Yeah, that's good.
movie. So it's cool because people always think that, oh, Zach is just gonna be dark and all that. But
That's why they always say that dark, dark, dark.
yeah,
Hmm.
so because like you said, Matthias, he is not well known with his comedy movies.
Yes, he's really
So
funny.
yeah, and him directing it and with these casts, I don't really know the other cast. I only know
I only know another one. He's not in the picture. Jonathan Cohen, also a French actor, also on the comedic side. So yeah,
yeah. So I only know Natalie as well. Other than these guys, so
yeah, only those two, and then yeah,
because I think the aim is to aim like German, I think French and British like actors.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're aiming that like European part of the like audience to get more audience. So
The global appeal.
yeah,
Good.
so it will be interesting, and I can't wait to see this prequel as well after we watch Army of the Dead.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we can plan something. Maybe we can watch together Army of the Dead somewhere.
Uh,
I don't know
most
if
probably.
interstate travel can. Where are you still now? You're not in KL yet, right?
I'm still, Batu Pahat. I'm just wait. I'm waiting for the travel ban to get lifted to get back
Yeah,
there, catch up
that's
with still stuff.
that's the plan. I don't know if we can do it yet. If not, you know, we'll see. So
Don't
next,
worry, we'll see. We'll see.
Army of the Dead Las Vegas. So it seems that most of the guys from the Army of the Dead movies are coming back.
And there's also Joe Manganiello,
Yeah,
what
it's cool. They're adding Joe, Harry Lennox.
Christian Slater. Yes,
Yeah, so all these Christina Ren as well,
Vanessa
General
Hudgens,
Vanessa Hudgens. So you can see very familiar names that have worked
G-
with Zach.
Gina Malone. Yeah, she's so
Yeah.
cool.
So that's what I love about Zach. He keeps things very close because,
Yes.
of course, like if you have worked with talented actors and actresses, so macam, why not like just go with them if
Mm,
you see like any roles that can fit. So this is cool.
true. Yeah. Tino Taro, the replacement. She's.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
The,
see. Yeah, I can't wait to see how they put her in. I mean, they digitally just included her in the film, so like
yeah,
like she's actually with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it looks not bad actually. Like there's
Yeah,
no,
it is.
it doesn't look jarring. I don't know, maybe some scenes, but so far in the trailer, it looks good. It's like she is there.
If you ask me, she should have been in it from the beginning instead of the other guy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
she's
the other guy
she's much
just got
better.
cancelled, got me too, so can't really do.
Nah, I never really liked him anyway. So
So you can see
she's
here,
this is
there's
yeah, Omari Hardwick.
Omega, the Omega symbol here.
Yes, the dark side symbol.
So
What else could be in this when we watch it later? Just have to keep an open eye.
um is there the safe scene? There's no picture of them going in the safe where you can actually the
Yeah,
vault.
yeah. The
You can
canister.
you can
They're on
see the
the
Snyder
yeah.
cut, and also the rifle looks like the AR cut RP
Mm.
AK-47. So I don't know. It's a Is that really AR cut reference or what? But the canister definitely looks like the Snyder cut reference. So, and bear
It
in
is
mind, this was shot and planned before we got it.
God the Snyder
Uh,
Cut. Yes, yes,
so for Zach going into this, he thought that it won't happen. So hey, we made it. Made it happen.
yes. We got it. Finally got a good Justice League movie.
Yep.
Anyway, about this Army of the Dead, is there anything else here? But whatever it is, Netflix is gonna give a big marketing push more after this. It's already a cool trailer here.
Yeah. See,
Next,
so there's a lot of comments.
yep,
Yeah, it's good that because it's good that to see that Netflix is giving Zach the platform, like you said just now, for all these things that Zach um, can just go crazy. And bear in mind, this script was actually attached to Warner Brothers.
yes, I know that.
Yeah,
And they sold it to
because
Netflix.
I think they made a deal with Zach, like, oh, hey, we will, maybe publish that article saying all that, like saying he gave the thing to Joss, all that
Yeah,
with the
like they
deal.
always
'Cause
do.
I know there must be a behind the scenes deal to make sure that okay, you can leave to this project, but you can also get this project and go wherever you think you can go. Because I know Zach won't just leave empty handed.
No, he
So
won't.
yeah,
He won't.
but I think
So
because also Zach's last time he used to be the how to say with Warner
the
Brothers, like he is a director only for Warner Brothers movies. So
well, not anymore. He can
yeah,
go further than that now.
so with what happened to Justice League, now he's like free. He can just go anywhere, and now he's with Netflix for Army of the Dead stuff. Uh, I don't know what else because is he attached just for Netflix? But I don't think he is because there's
No,
no reports yet saying he is a
no,
exclusive Netflix.
no. Hopefully, if you get offers from other studios, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Anywhere else, and yeah,
so
not just Netflix. I mean, yeah.
yeah, because it's better to have like macam can go anywhere lah, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have more like bargaining, like you have more cards. Like, oh, if you don't want to help me here, there's someone here can help me, and then like go.
But because actually, yeah, a lot more directors have shifted to Netflix because they got more creative freedom. I
Yeah, like
mean, did you know
Scorsese
about?
himself.
Yes, I was just gonna get there. Martin Scorsese with The Irishman. Netflix. They won Oscars boost, right? But they're
Yeah,
like, okay, do it. You want to make it long? Here's the money. Do it. Give it winners an Oscar. And The
yeah,
Irishman was good. I like it. I like to this day my favorite Martin Scorsese film is Goodfellas. I like
yeah,
The Irishman too.
yeah,
Because you see, even he had to. Big studios wouldn't accept him. He had to go to Netflix, but it's okay. Uh,
yeah.
But
So
this year's Oscar season is not so cool as last year's one. I'm still gonna watch it just to see who wins.
yeah, hopefully Army of the Dead will be nominated for I don't know like makeup or something.
Cinematography, effects.
Effects. Yeah,
Oh, it's a
hopefully.
crime that none of Zack's films ever got nominated.
Yep.
Poor lah.
Hopefully that small movie he plans to make, Horse Latitudes. He keeps
Mm,
on mentioning that. It was supposed to be The Last Photograph, the name of the movie. It was supposed to be
oh,
like a Afghan war soldiers,
oh yeah,
but
yeah.
something happened. He changed the script, and it's now like two sailors instead of two soldiers. It's two sailors. So I'm excited for that. That sounds like a very Oscar bait type of movie, and it's very personal. Just two guys. I'm excited for that.
Hopefully, yes.
Excited because
Yeah,
it's something different. Because we always see Zach going like zombies, very genre. Like zombies. Action movies. Um, like comic book movies. So him doing something small is. I'm excited for that. Yeah.
and look, when he finally gets nominated for Best Director at the Oscars, I'll be very, very happy. Truly, he deserves to be in the Best Director category.
Yep.
Truly,
But
if
people hate what they don't understand. So.
yeah lah, we're
So
used to that by now lah. We're used to it already. But
okay.
if if Netflix can push Army of the Dead to get Oscar nominations next year, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see because maybe what do you call that? Golden Globes because they have like comedy because I feel like
Musical,
it's gonna be under comedy.
the musical comedy category, yeah,
Yeah.
and there's the drama category and there's the comedy
Yeah.
category.
I feel like it's gonna be like a comedy lah. It
Yeah,
won't it won't
it's
gonna
a
be a drama. So okay lah. Can try. I hope.
can hopefully yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see lah next year's award campaign.
Yeah.
Because like I
So
said, this year's one is not so exciting.
yeah.
mean, last year, Joker was the one that dominated, and
Not last year, last
Parasite.
year. Last year.
Okay, well, it was the Oscars was last year,
Oh
2021.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Last year because before COVID, right? Sempat lah.
Before
Parasite.
sempat, yeah, dia orang sempat buat, and then Joker, Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, all good films.
Yes,
Yes,
give Zack Snyder his Oscar.
Oscar for Best Director. Yes, that he should get.
But like I said, as a Snyder fan, you need to know awards doesn't matter, critics doesn't matter. It's what we think and how we support Zack. So always keep that in mind. Don't care about your friends saying, "Oh, Zack is a very bad
No,
director. BVS is boring. MCU is better. All that. Don't listen to them. Just keep your opinion. Like always voice out your opinion and just say we can agree to disagree, right? Uh,
yeah, and we'll stick by Zach and what he does next.
yep. Keep supporting. Okay, next I think we can move on to a big
Hmm.
thing, restore the Snyderverse, and this is the first thing I wanna look at. Our
Ah,
green,
John Stewart, Wayne T. Carr. Oh boy,
yeah.
I really want to see him.
So Zach just confirmed in the Justice Con panel. If
Yes,
you guys haven't
yes,
checked it out, go check it out. He
saw
just
that.
confirmed Wayne T. Carr was supposed to be John Stewart. So this is him.
And it was filmed too.
Yeah.
Will we ever see it one day?
So yeah.
But look at that. He looks good. That is John Stewart right there.
Yep. I'm just really sad because we were promised to to have the Snyder cut, which is
But
Zack's version, what he wanted 100%. But it seems like it's only 90% or 95% because this was cut out.
this wasn't allowed to be filmed. Can you imagine that? They wouldn't allow him to do this because they have their own plans for Green Lantern.
No, okay, this is me going on a rant here. Why, why would you promote DC fandom like a multiverse, but you can't even accept the multiverse concept your own? Like, why?
Kan?
Why? It's like fans. I think Zach already know. Like the fans know, like multiverse already. They are well versed in this, so like they can accept like, oh, CW, like Robert Pattinson, the Batman, um, like whatever
Yeah,
canon,
whatever's coming.
Hamadaverse or
What's
whatever.
canon, whatever's not canon.
So Snyderverse can be in the multiverse part, but they cannot accept like, oh, we are doing our own Green Lantern, so you can't do it. But like
Ah, hey.
you you should know multiverse by now because you already did the DC fandom event, right?
Hmm? I know. No,
Yeah,
I'm just as. Imagine if he does that.
yeah. I want Zach to leak the Green Lantern footage as well, but I'd rather him release it with effects finish lah. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
there's no effects yet, it's better to just keep it for now, unless he fund himself. Like, okay,
Uh,
I want to make sure the effects is done. So I want Zach to leak it, but chill first lah. Let him
yeah, yeah.
maybe find a way to finish it somehow, because
You
it was
don't
supposed to be Kilowog and
Yellow Walk and just do it.
John
Was it?
Stewart, right?
Yeah.
At the end with Ben and with
Russian.
a bad fight.
The Yeah. Look, he don't have to release it now, but yeah, when the time is right, we'll get to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, certain
A
snake,
certain,
most
yeah,
definitely.
we know who that snake is.
Yeah. So,
Uh, I lost all respect for that snake already. You know what to say
you
lah.
know, yeah, can't do
Should
anything.
I? Should I? Oh yeah, true. They never. They never did. They never. They never did.
Yeah.
Zack is the one who has a plan from the beginning. Diorang yang tak dengar, want to listen.
Yep.
Ah well. By the
So,
way, I still have some. You know that Snake punya comic books. I still got, but I don't know whether I should. I don't know whether I should. They're expensive, you know. I spend a lot to buy them. I don't wait
no,
if
but
I. I don't want to
I think
throw, but
I think it's fine. Like he did good work. Even Ben Affleck called him a genius
yeah,
at one of the interviews.
can't deny his good work in comics lah. But
So,
nak setengah
so
medal with the movie work tu lah.
yeah, it's just him at a position where he's not supposed to be.
Not suitable also.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. I mean, you wouldn't listen to Zack's ideas. I mean, like he wanted like betul lah, like he wanted it for himself.
Yeah.
Then
So
you work with that hack of a director, the replacement. Both of them together, they both of them should just be in the same bedroom together lah. Payah lah, biar je. But anyway, yeah, the at least Snyder Cut is so awesome. I hope we get to see the Green Lantern thing soon. Well,
yep. I
I
hope Zach leaks it,
hmm,
but leaks it with the finished effects. Because if it's not finished, we should just keep it. Like Zach should just keep it for now.
for now.
Because for now. Yeah. So I think they also talked about
But
who else?
I'm kind of surprised Warner Brothers allowed Tomari to be kept in the night in the history lesson scene.
What?
You know, in the history lesson scene in the movie when there was one Green Lantern fighting the outside, that one was Tomari, I think. I'm
No,
surprised they allowed to keep
I
that.
think because it, it doesn't have the big character stuff uh,
Maybe.
like John Stewart, because John Stewart can be a lead on his own
Yes.
movie. What?
Yeah. John
So
Stewart.
because Kilowog, we did see what he did dying
He's dead. He's dead.
in the nightmare vision. So apa nama? Kira they're fine with the aliens being in the movie, but if human like John Stewart, no, cannot.
Or Hal
Uh,
Jordan.
so yeah,
And look, Granny Goodness.
yeah,
Maybe lah. True. Really?
yep,
Yes.
I
Yes.
agree. So now we go to Granny Goodness. I think in the panel he did say that.
Judy
So it seems that
Dench.
it was CG. It was a
She,
CG character.
she
There's no
she
person.
was it was I think it was obvious she was CG in the movie. Yeah. It was too obvious.
So the funny thing is, Zach said that, oh, he showed this concept, and one of the VFX guys say, oh, that looks like my aunt. So
Yeah.
he modeled his aunt and got the one in what we got.
He
So
did
it's
I mean the fan cast is like Judy Dench, right?
mm,
But Helen Mirren can't because Helen
mm,
Mirren's already in Shazam too.
yeah.
But you know, for me, I would prefer Linda Hamilton from Terminator. You know,
Oh, that's a
she
good one.
fit it. She fit it now, truly. I mean, if you saw her in Terminator, Dark Fate wasn't good, but she was
Yeah,
good. Saw her that she fits this Granny, a badass Granny Goodness.
that's good. That's a good fan cast. I can see it.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
um, I would go with Linda Hamilton because like even Cyborg's dad was in Terminator,
yes,
so it's
yes.
cool to see some Terminator cast coming back and
Terminator
all.
2 or 1. Or Terminator 2, the best Terminator movie.
Yeah.
So incredible. And um,
Yeah,
yeah,
she was CG. Yeah. It wasn't
sadly.
a real person, so it was modeled by someone's aunt or something, someone's auntie. So it's cool lah, Like I thought,
Good,
honestly, I thought it wasn't CG. I thought, oh, Zach cast someone good, but after he said that, like, oh, not bad. The CG team really,
but at least she was there now, so give her like, okay, this is the team, the new gods team.
mm,
We've never got Granny Goodness in movie before. Series is different. At least okay lah. That's a start. It's a start to see her there, although CG form.
yeah. So, yep. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's it for like in terms of visual that I can share because other things I don't really have. So, restore the Snyderverse 1.5 million tweets. We managed to do that.
They
So,
can't ignore that. No matter how hard they try, they can't.
yeah, but
It
you know, like they are hiding the numbers as well.
lah biasa lah tu. I
So, macam like for me, macam they are really trying to bury it. They want to bury
those at Warner Brothers, yes. I'm not sure about the ones at AT&T or Warner Media yet. Yeah.
yeah.
I think Warner Media is more open to it. Yeah. By right, they should. Warner Brothers is not like the full creative control. I also don't understand, but yeah, shouldn't AT&T have a say in it also?
Um, it's like this. There's a hierarchy.
Yeah,
AT&T is like the highest. Then AT&T
yeah.
bought Warner Media, and Warner Media owns WB. All the other things like HBO Max. So they have like different branch. And what I heard, this is like internal sources with my,
Okay,
like what I hear is that
so
Jason, Jason, what's his name?
Jason Killar.
Yeah, Jason Killar. He is even though he is the CEO of Warner Media and he's like the top. That should you should think that Ann Sarnoff or Toby Emmerich or Hamada um,
Mm,
will listen to him. But what I heard is that Jason is just in one of the table to decide. So he is just like one voice
tu lah, it's
for
difficult
DC.
lah for yeah. Tu lah,
Yeah.
I get if he wants, but if he's under pressure to, yeah lah, I don't know
So
what to say
basically,
lah.
it's very messy lah now. Like the old regime of Warner Brothers, with including the new one. Like they say, oh, um, Walter Hamada only joins after Justice League, right? So he's innocent lah. And
Doesn't
Ann
mean
Sarnoff,
that
is new also, new CEO after
the
Kevin Sujihara left. So
the
they're
white
like,
Karen, that's what I call her.
hey,
It's
I'm
true.
menyesal. Okay, I actually sent the letter. Like, oh, congrats on the whatever Ann Sarnoff apa semua.
Don't worry,
Now I feel like I should have burned that letter.
you're you're not the you're not the only one. Other fans have done the same. Sadly, they thought like, oh, she can help. As it turned out, oh, she's just a concho as well.
Yeah, well, she's defending an enabler lah. So
And she's speaking for people, for a black man. Like, oh, Walter Hamada is like what, Asian? Like, come on
yeah, it's like,
lah.
oh,
This is
just because he's Asian, he can't like enable racist people or
no.
defend
This is
racist.
a white person is talking on their behalf. This is not good. Okay, the article really got a lot of fire. If you ask me,
Yeah,
hit all the
so
wrong places.
it's good that now we see like, so now, like I said, people from like Jason Killar's team, AT&T. So they're really, you know, interested in the Snyderverse.
Yeah,
But
they
their
are.
voice and their vote is only like in one seat. So they each
Yeah.
have their own seats, but
Yeah.
the old regime have more seats in the DC decision making things. So,
Mm.
what we can do is keep rewatching. You guys have HBO Go or Astro Go. Keep rewatching
Keep
your
tweet, keep tweeting, keep sharing.
yeah. Keep rewatching Zack Snyder's Justice League and Justice Gray. I think Justice Gray is the most important one that you guys should rewatch because that shows like, oh, even a black and white movie gets the views. Uh,
Yes, yes,
yeah. So you know, keep on hashtagging like normal. We've been there before. Release the
yes,
Snyder
yes.
Cut hashtag. So now it's just restore the Snyderverse.
I
And also
still,
please reply at posts that is not sensitive because I see some that at Asian hate punya post, you guys pun still hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Don't do that.
okay, that's not the right place to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be sensitive on the post lah. Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
post tu pasal Asian hate ke or macam Black Lives Matter ke apa benda yang very sensitive, don't put this hashtag. But if it's Elmo, Sesame Street, yeah, you can. You can just say fuck Elmo and hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
I I saw I saw the hashtag in the Family Guy video just now. Like, I was just like, I do it's so random.
Oh, Warner Brothers has long-term plan for their movies. Zack has one. Rather than those who are reactionary, this will help Snyder with. Yep. So I
Yeah,
sort of agree. Zack had a long-term plan, most definitely.
the
But
thing is, he only had like a 5 movie out. Warner Brothers were like, no, let's continue the whole universe of movies.
yep.
So
But I heard also. I think in Jay Oliva panel on Justice Con, he said
yeah,
that after the 5-part arc, Zack actually mentioned have a plan like Flashpoint, like betul-betul adaptation of Flashpoint,
why not?
where um, Atlanteans versus Amazon,
Amazon, right? Oh,
the
cool.
war,
Yes,
and
that
memang
was
Flash run back in time and memang reset everything, memang reboot everything. So Zack memang he's fine with macam okay, my story has dah habis. So macam let's reboot and like even Gal, Jason Momoa, semua all these actors can still
yeah,
continue, but different lah. You can have different thing because Flash,
yeah.
art, his 5-part movies the habis, so like reboot and then you know start again fresh.
But apparently, yeah, with Warner Brothers already doing their own Flashpoint movie right now, I don't know what to say about that. We'll see. But yeah, this you want to give us Michael Keaton's Batman, fine, but make it proper.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, this
okay.
one I've read this one in the. If you guys haven't read the Chris Terrio article, I suggest you
That
guys read it.
one, what he said about oh my gosh, I don't know. Kurang tu
Yeah.
tak? Like this business guy literally trying to tell him what to do his job. This is how you write Batman. Really? You're telling Chris Terrio, an Oscar-winning screenwriter, to do his job? F you lah and your business claims lah.
It's like, bro, like what do you like? Okay, you're rich, fine, but let me do his work lah because Chris
Oh
Terrio. I was so happy when Chris Terrio suddenly joined in.
yes.
If you guys haven't seen Justice Con panel, go watch it. I was
Okay.
so shocked, like whoa, Chris Terrio, because you know I've been a huge fan of him, since what he did with
Ar-
Argo and
Argo.
BVS. It's just this guy is next level.
Good lah he joined the talk just now. So cool. seeing both of them. I hope they can work together again in the
Yeah.
future.
So it's like you can see in the panel how his ideas, like Chris Terrio, is very philosophical, but
A
he also
lot,
said,
a
"Oh,
lot.
Zach is also like this." Zach has a style of story. So much I'm like, thank you, Ben Affleck, for introducing Chris Terrio to Zach, and now the collaboration is just because for me, honestly, Man of Steel, the collaboration of Christopher Nolan and Zach is a team, like an awesome collaboration
Yes.
lah. Like for me, that's my favorite. But Chris
Yeah.
Terrio and Zach also is really really good juga, and I hope they collaborate again. Maybe not some DC stuff, but something. I hope. Also,
Uh,
maybe restore Snyderverse. Yeah, because if they
yes.
restore Snyderverse, I think they will
Uh,
most definitely work again. Because
I tell you, there's so much they can do. Chris Terrio, man, he's a very smart guy. Man. His
yeah,
knowledge about myths, mythology, all that stuff, it's incredible. I
I think
mean, look at the Snyder Cut, the whole world building mythos of it.
I
Wow, the
think
guy really did
Chris
research.
Terrio said his favorite like writer, I think comic book is like something from like Grant Morrison.
Grant Morrison, or
Yeah,
Frank Miller.
Frank
Grant,
Miller. Like
yeah.
Frank Miller is mostly him saying like, "Oh, that's Zach's like reference," so he looked into that lah. But I think for him, it's more Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison was supposed to like has a script with Ezra again for Flash, supposedly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it
So
was
I don't
back
know if
then.
the new Flash movie will use that or not, but
We don't know, maybe.
I don't know. But it's a mess now, lah. All Ray Fisher.
Ah, hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher.
Yeah, hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. It's just a mess now. So much. I don't know
Uh,
how's that movie gonna be, but yeah,
Still,
I don't think Warner Brothers hate DC.
I don't think they
It's
hate
just
it. Just they don't know how to handle it. The
yeah.
problem. It's all over the place.
What MCU did was they got Kevin Feige.
Mm,
That's it. He really showrun the whole slate of MCU, and Zack had that, and he went with a different approach.
well,
He went with a different approach where, okay, I'm not gonna showrun like how Kevin Feige does because that is Marvel punya formula,
mm,
MCU punya formula. What Zack did is okay. I have this movie, Man of Steel, and there's this sandbox. He keeps on mentioning sandbox. Okay, dalam
uh,
sandbox ni, he will do this. Another director will do this and this and this, and they are playing in the same sandbox. But each director have their own vision because that
yes.
was what Warner Brother was, which is a
They
director-driven
were.
studio.
They were. Unfortunately.
They were
Uh,
a director-driven studio. It's very filmmaker-driven. So like of course macam they need to talk lah, like pitch and see, okay, is this director's vision fit in our sandbox? If fit, okay, now you can use this character, go crazy. You can reference from this movie or that, just go. I think that was, I remember the first time when they released the slate. Remember, like Justice League Part One, and then Cyborg, Justice League Part Two, Green Lantern
uh,
Corps, all that.
yeah, I remember that one. Long
That
time
was
ago.
hype for me. That was the real hype for me.
There was also a special, a TV special that Kevin Smith did
Oh
promoting that
no,
one.
that one already had the
Was it?
Geoff Johns. I know already is not. Is not.
Yeah, I know. That one brings to mind
because
too.
because for me, when they tiba-tiba report saying Geoff Johns hired to be blah blah blah, I already saw, okay, this is gonna be, they're trying to be like Marvel. They want him to be like Kevin Feige. And then I know people praise like, oh, finally we have our own Kevin Feige.
Oh,
Finally, a critics blogger semua macam finally DC is doing something right, which is hire someone like Kevin Feige.
If
I always get triggered and annoyed by that.
no back then, no
Get
to
triggered and
to
annoyed by
tell
that.
to tell the truth, I felt the same way too. I didn't know anything that time. I was like, oh, John John, okay, cool. I mean, me and Gavin 5G know each other. Like, okay, the guy's a big comic guy. What to do right that time? So innocent, but didn't know a thing. I just follow, and then like when you know the story now, memang tak lah. Now you really see the true
Yeah.
colors of it.
So
So
once I
macam
heard that pun memang macam, like for me I was like, oh okay, good, but what did we do wrong? Like what did Zack do wrong? I don't see anything wrong. Everything's been perfect. Like everything's good. Why we need this guy? So
mind you, the negative reception to BBS they blame on him is their fault because they butchered the movie by cutting
yeah,
it. Their fault by right, and they pinpointed on him.
yeah. So let's try talk about BVS. Like Chris Terrio punya said that, oh, I didn't agree with the title.
It should have been just
BVS.
Batman versus Superman, then with a different title. Not Dawn of Justice, but like different. This one like it. True.
Yeah, this is their mentality lah. Like, oh, we can't defeat like Marvel. Why not copy it exactly? Even now, even I think they released an article
Hmm.
saying, oh, we're trying to do something more like Disney is
Disney.
doing, and we're doing the Batman Gotham series, tying in with the Batman, blah blah blah. They even mengaku yang, oh, we
They
are following what Disney is doing.
they never learn Tahu lah.
So funny. After that, you see lah the replies, restore the servers. Yeah, as expected lah.
Just keep it going. Just reply with that hashtag. Keep it going. They really think the hype is that going to disappear. It's not. It's not gonna go away like that. Uh-huh.
Um, I agree, but they were. They were. See what they did with Nolan. See what they
Well,
did with Man of Steel.
if you
So
ask me, this case happens in the 70s lagi, but like, the Superman 2 debacle is another issue.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But
So
look, Zack had full creative control for Man of Steel because Christopher Nolan was like, no, let Zack do his thing. You don't disturb it.
he
Let him do it.
dia ada
Yeah,
backup besar. Dia ada like a bodyguard,
that's
which
the
is Christopher
thing.
Nolan
Yeah.
in Man of Steel.
Too bad for BBS. What to do? Kan? Nolan cannot be involved all the time. That was
Yeah,
the
because
problem. Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, he
He
is
makes
making movies
movies. Yeah.
himself. So
But
so
yeah,
like
like you said, like it's nice to have Man of Steel. The combination of Zack and Christopher Nolan, so awesome. Nothing can take that away. No matter how all the bloggers say, "Oh, Man of Steel is this." It has Christopher Nolan all over it. Okay, so you can take that away from it.
and Zack has his director's cut. Like the movie is his movie. Like he said,
Man of
there's
yes,
no
Man of
director's cut. That's the movie. And he
mhm.
keeps saying, "Oh, thanks to Christopher Nolan, he backed him up." I think he
uh,
locked Geoff
you
Johns
know,
away or something. Tak bagi dia
Joe
masuk editing
Joe
room or
Jones
whatever.
he wasn't involved that time though, tak, until the Man of Steel became a success and then be like, oh, I want to come in though, tak.
Yeah,
But the producer John Peters, the whole issue with the Superman base thing, all that, his crazy ideas.
yeah. That guy.
Christopher Nolan banned him from the Man
Yeah,
of Steel set so that he wouldn't interfere. Because if he did, who knows? Zack maybe had to listen to him for his crazy ideas. And
yeah.
hancur lah
Because I
his,
think the
yeah.
guy has like the rights to the Superman movies, like a percentage rights. I think so.
Yes,
He can.
he gets producer credit lah, although he doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
But now he's done lah. I don't think it's him anymore. He pun dah retire lah. So,
yeah. It's just crazy lah. But
yeah. But
you
still,
know,
Christopher Nolan, like, the thing that he did so good lah. Especially with the Justice League.
no,
you can see that. Don't see that film. It's not yours.
No, because apa nama Zack is just very like too nice. I think Chris Terrio mentioned he's
You're
too
right.
gentleman.
He's
He's
too
too
nice.
nice.
Yes.
Like he really like macam like oh man like everyone. I think even Ben at one point is like, guys, let's just. But this is not in Ray Fisher punya article, but this was in the Reddit
Hmm.
post yang is accurate, like sama macam what Ray Fisher said. But this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is about Ben. He
When Ben
said,
was walk off the set right with the cast.
yes,
That's
Ben's
yeah.
like, guys, let's just ciao.
The
But
things that they went through during the reshoots, I can't imagine.
yeah, so it's just crazy lah. Like, and yeah, we're here. We have the cut. 95%, still 5% Green Lantern's not there. That's why we
But
had, yeah.
although this movie, yes, it's his film, but it's a bit more lighter than his previous works in a
No,
way.
that's one thing that I wish
Yeah.
in Justice Con, the Zack panel, they actually asked. I did try lah. Like I said, oh, can you ask what's the script like before rewrites? But they didn't ask.
I mean,
That's one thing
obviously
I want to know.
changes were made, right? Obviously before
If
that,
you
like it
if
was,
you read the article,
yeah,
Chris Terrio said, oh, after BVS reaction, he actually delay the shooting a bit just to
eh,
rewrite the script, and he himself, like I said, like Chris Terrio macam, okay, I'm gonna rewrite it, make it lighter, you
yeah.
know, everything.
So of
But at
course,
least he did it.
yeah,
Like he himself felt. I think he and Zach. I think Zach also mentioned it in SnyderCon. He said that both him and Chris Terrio felt a bit insecure of how the reaction from BVS.
yeah,
So they
mm,
felt that okay, we need to make it lighter. But at least it was on their own terms. So that's why we got
and
what we got. Yeah.
and also during the shooting, Joe John was trying to sneak into his
Yeah.
own lines, right? Zack did shoot. Okay, he shoot the little part that Warner Brothers wanted and the job, and then he shot his own way. So meaning in the Snyder cut, that was all his. Anything that Joe John related scene cut out, like the
Yeah.
if you remember in the I hear you can talk to fish part and there were several
Dress
parts. That was not
dress
included.
like a bat. I dig it.
Yeah. If you
So
watch the previous trailers, then yeah, the old trailers.
So a lot of that cut, I think, yeah, that was Geoff Johns,
So
Jeff forcing. So
yeah,
I'm just so happy Zach managed to do that. He managed to macam squeeze in, like, oh, I still wanna
yeah.
do what I wanna do, I still wanna do what I wanna do. So
Behind the studio's back, he was like already doing this, planning, rebelling. So good.
like I'm just happy for Zach now that it's
The
out,
true,
and
yeah, the
also
true
he's with
vision.
Netflix now. And of course, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. We have to keep on pushing,
Yeah, gotta keep
keep
on going.
rewatching. We have to keep rewatching the movie. And guys, if you can buy, if you have money, extra money, buy the Blu-ray, BVS remastered, and also Zack Snyder's Justice League Blu-ray, if you can. But if you cannot, it's fine. Just rewatch. Yeah.
The BVS remaster, I haven't got it yet, but it looks so good from what I've seen. The
For
IMAX,
me,
the aspect
yeah,
ratio.
my problem of that is I only have a normal Blu-ray player. If you want remastered, it needs to be a Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray player.
Oh no, I don't have that. Don't have that.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't buy. I'm like, oh my god. Kalau
But
tak,
hey, it's been selling really well on the Amazon chart.
yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah, people are
So
buying it.
for you guys, if you want to buy the Ultra HD, better buy the player first. Either you buy the 4K Blu-ray player or you buy PS5. PS5 is a can play.
I don't
Yeah.
care what anyone says. The film is a masterpiece. I'll keep saying it. If you
Yeah.
ever want to say masterpiece, say it. Say it. Be
For
free.
me,
Don't
yeah,
care what. Yeah.
I'm I'm happy that even though BVS wasn't really like Chris Terrio's idea. It was,
Mm.
I think it was from Goyer. He did the first, I think, script.
Yeah, that's why he gets credit as well. So,
So it's still, I think it's still 100% Zach and Chris Terrio, because what they said in the panel, they said okay, uh, they macam compromise with the name BVS, but at least the
yeah.
studio tak kacau them on set.
On set tak kacau, but editing process
Yeah,
cannot
that
really
one.
not biar. So you want to cut out certain parts, fine, but not like the ones that are important to the plot, like the whole Lex Luthor blaming Superman, always investigating the bullet. So, or Clark investigating in Gotham, which explains his motives for not liking Batman even clearer. Those are good parts. You should cut that out.
Yeah.
And one thing I cannot ignore, the part where Superman was saving people after the explosion. Not very long scene, it's like a few seconds. Pun
Oh,
they
that,
want to cut out. That should
but
have been
that,
left
yeah,
in, tak tak.
that reaction is just, I love it lah. But I
Uh,
know why, because people keep on saying why is from Man of Steel, since Man of Steel pun diorang cakap like, why is
he doesn't.
Superman always sad? It's like, bro,
How
you
can you
see the,
be?
you see how he, what is he reacting to? You want him to smile when he sees dead bodies of humans he can't save.
Yes, these people, they cannot get rid of the image of the happy, smiling blue scout Superman. That they cannot ignore daripada their grandfather punya time tu tak. That's the problem.
Yep,
So they cannot
that's
accept
why
changes. But if you look
for,
at Snyder Cut, look, that's already the hopeful Superman that he's going for. So, well, it's a good arc lah, the three movie arc so far. If you wanted two movies to continue, we saw the Snyderverse.
yeah. So what? Okay, this is like, let's try to like macam speculate time where, for me, how I feel the Restore the Snyderverse, I think Zach managed to say it. The part two is gonna be Nightmare,
Yeah, Nightmare, and
full
then
on
the
Nightmare, like full on just Nightmare timeline, like crazy things happening.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see that
so
so bad.
I think in the Justice Con punya panel pun, he did mention macam, oh, for for Man of Steel start here, and BVS is like the deconstruction part, and
Uh-huh.
then Justice
BVS,
League is like
the reconstruction, Justice
uh
League, the reconstruction, yeah.
reconstruction. So I think Justice League also is like Justice League start here. Deconstruction is part two. Part two is just nightmare, crazy, dark stuff happening.
That's the point. And then in Justice League
And then part
3,
three is Superman leading the whole league, the whole world. The
who
whole world is the
wouldn't
Justice League.
Warner
Oh, that
Brothers
one.
be like, who don't want to see that? All the heroes all over the world uniting. This is like Endgame style battle, but maybe even bigger than that. All against Darkseid. Superman, Wonder Woman, Amazon. I want to see that. I mean, who would? We all want to see that.
Yeah, because, but for me, I feel like I will enjoy it for sure if we get part two and part three. Tapi I will
When
be so annoyed by these MCU guys. We're gonna say that this ni macam
copy
Infinity War je,
Endgame.
ni macam Endgame je, sama je. Like, why tiru and all? Like, this, it has been since 2015, bro.
This Zack dah start early, already earlier than before Endgame Infinity War plan, But right, who copied who?
So
Some of
like,
the
they will say like, oh, kenapa
conspiracy.
Batman mati? Macam Iron Man lah, tiru ah. Like, bro, this.
No, there will always be these people when he's all the MCU fans who
So,
keep saying that.
so yeah, Justice League. That's why I feel like part two is gonna be really dark. People gonna hate it. Like how they like Justice League now.
And
They
tengok
will
lah, man.
180 for part two. They'll say, oh, this is, Zack is going back where he, like with BVS in style, very dark, very
Oh
grim.
no, evil Superman again. Evil
Ah,
Superman. Dark Superman.
dah banyak dah actually Superman fans yang don't like evil Superman and all that.
But that happens, what? It happens in the comics, in the Injustice, what? And it won't be permanent. It will be reversed. Like,
No, for what I understand how Zack does things, he's not a fan of the campy, the Superman, like very campy
no,
Superman.
no. Trust me, I don't like it
He
too.
likes to, I think in the panel also, he keeps on saying that he likes to challenge the whatever people say, oh, this is canon. He challenged it, like, why, why can't this character go through that? All that.
Yeah.
So much, with Man of Steel, we can see, kind like, you know,
Hmm.
how
Epic.
Superman, how that,
Yeah.
it's just, I'm biased, lah. I just love the movie so much.
So
Man of
so
Steel.
do I. My
Yeah.
favorite Superman movie.
So,
It made Superman relevant again, after
yes.
quite a few setbacks. A powerful Superman. You say once the show real powerful. But Superman, come on, he's so powerful. You want to show all that. You don't want to show him just carrying buildings. Just like you want to see him punch people, fight with Zod.
Yeah,
Uh
true.
yeah, the
But
inventory.
it was
There
what
there was
a
a
drunk Superman.
clone. There was a clone, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, and it was not in my era, so macam it's too campy for me.
It's the 70s. What do you expect?
Mm, because we've known. I don't know. For me, I love like comic book movies, starting from like Christopher Nolan, Batman.
God.
That
Mm,
really reinvented it for me, made me really like a fan. So Superman has been. I couldn't really like Superman as a character until Man of Steel. Just terus from Batman fan, terus
yeah.
I'm just I am a Zack Snyder Superman fan. Like this is just
Uh,
Henry,
yes.
all that.
My love and admiration for Zack also started with Man of Steel. Before that, I didn't know about him. When I watched, like, oh, this is so cool. Directed by Zack Snyder. Okay, find out about him. Okay. Oh, okay. This is him. This is his movies. From there, I discovered Watchmen, 300.
Yeah,
Yes,
Spider-Man too. Childhood
that
for me, childhood.
that's good. That's a perfect Spider-Man movie, and Spider-Man 2. Yes, I have no words on how they're doing it with Marvel right now, MCU, but I will always love the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films.
Yeah,
Always.
it
This
for
is
me it's like nostalgia lah. I have the nostalgia effect for Spider-Man.
yeah.
So like how people have nostalgia effect for Superman movies, I have for Spider-Man. I'm guilty of that. So
Look, if you watch Spider-Man 2, it's got so many. It's like a horror movie. It's a romantic drama. It's got action. It was Sam Raimi used his horror background as well. The scene with the doctors, I still can't get on my
mm,
mind. Kill all those doctors in the surgery room. Wow, you don't see that stuff in MCU right now. They wouldn't try to do that. They're not, because back then it wasn't the Disney one. So like, okay, you can go bold on that.
yeah,
But it's still good. Uh, Danny Elfman's score perfect. I mean, compared to
yeah,
what he
for
did on
Spider-Man
Justice League.
lah, or Justice
Yeah
League
lah.
now.
Yeah, of course. Because he's a guy who's like so nostalgic as well, so he can't ignore the John Williams. Okay, I'll put in the John Williams
Yeah,
team. I'll put in
nostalgia.
my Batman team, which is the only Batman team that exists. He says,
Egoistic as well.
truly lah. Oh, the
Yeah,
Jimmy Olsen fans.
Jimmy
But what
Olsen.
if what if that's not the real Jimmy Olsen? Hey,
No,
the guy's an agent. He's probably using that to
yeah,
code
but
name.
Zach said that's Jimmy Olsen, and he's dead. The reason I think makes sense
Oh
for
well.
what I understand. Zach, he said I think in the commentary, BVS commentary, he mentioned lah, like for me, like I made a character have a purpose, and when that purpose is done, he's gone.
Okay lah,
So
that one I kind of wish he was given more to do than just die so fast lah. Like what the lah. Because I kind of like Jimmy Olsen from the comics, and he's always like a good Superman character.
Yeah, but I feel that because Zack's the Snyderverse, he cannot really macam squeeze any all the character
May,
styles. So
maybe not lah. Yeah.
for Zack, it's like okay, for Superman, like Clark, his human circle is just his mother and
And
Lois.
Lois. Yeah.
So kalau ada Jimmy Olsen also nanti dah too much, and then macam you can see how Zack cares for each character like in his
Yes.
movies kan. So macam
Hmm.
can you imagine if the side characters like oh Clark punya best friend juga in the mix, and then like Perry White pula in the mix. It's gonna be too many, and then that build up two more. Then it's gonna be like what 6 hours movie because of so many
I
characters.
I wouldn't mind. But still
I
longer. But
I wouldn't mind, but in reality, he macam feel like okay, Jimmy Olsen, he cannot really fit this character kat mana. He's like okay, maybe you can just put this part, and he
okay
served this
lah.
purpose,
Apa lah.
and that. But I think
Also, yeah.
Jimmy Olsen is very. He's the campy-ish like best friend. Like
If
oh
if you remember in like Superman Returns, Mr. Clark, Mr. Kent,
yeah.
like the
So
cheerful guy.
I think I don't know like it's very hard lah because for me I feel like maybe Zack tried to macam squeeze in, but macam the relationship dynamic with Lois and Martha, so macam want to
I
focus more on that.
uh,
It's more screen time for that.
I I love the dynamic that he puts with Lois and Martha and Clark. Like especially Lois, because I can't stand the previous Superman stuff where she doesn't know his identity, so they can't have like an open relationship together. But what's the point? She doesn't know, right? Like at least in this one, okay, she knows they can be together. They can
Yeah,
have a real life together. So I like the scene beside the car where three of them were hugging in the farm scene.
yeah.
So good. That is
See,
those two are his human
yep.
connections. Yeah.
So I feel like that's why Zack macam did that. But honestly, I feel like he could just ignore like oh Jimmy Olsen tak ada. And I thought the girl, you remember the girl in Man of Steel is Olsen also what?
Right. She was the one working with Harry, right?
Ah,
Was it Jenny, right? Yeah.
Jenny Olsen. Her name is Olsen also. So I thought they buat jadi female at first.
But
And then
apparently not lah. But
BVS ada rupanya. And boom, died.
what else? I can't forget. But yeah, that's true. And I oh, so maybe, but
Yeah, it's sort of like fan service because okay, in Zack's in Snyder Cut, if you notice, kan masa Louis keluar with the coffee, the early part, right?
the
And
cop.
then the newspaper, boom, and then you see architect looking for architect
I
for
thought
this.
that reminds me of John Stewart, architect.
Yeah,
Thing.
that's John Stewart punya
But if you
Easter egg.
watch the first trailer, it was different article. It said something like "world without hope." So
Yeah,
Zack changed it. Yeah.
of course Zack because he cannot get Green Lantern, so he macam no, I need to
Masuk je.
masuk. So architect needed. So
And I cannot stand some people who say like her Lois Lane is like underused. I don't think so. She got so much role there actually. Like in the BVS Ultimate Edition, she got a lot to do, investigating work. And she remember, she's the key, okay? She's the key to the whole thing. She dies, the whole world turns into
yeah,
nightmare. She's so much more important. So don't say like why she's underused. No, she's
Lois Lane
actually
is the key.
yes. And Amy Adams, oh, she's my favorite Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
but
macam
okay. Oh, I love Margot Kidder too, but yeah, it's both of them lah. So yes.
yeah.
And
So
speaking of fan service, some people complain that the Joker Batman scene was a fan service, but they're like, you don't know the story like behind that. It's not fan service lah. It's just Zack. No, it's Zack putting it in so that because he always wanted to have a Batman Joker scene. That's one thing, but what is
yeah,
it? Because yeah, he said that how because not like to complete his arc, but like okay, let's just put it in not for the fan service, but for the story, right? But the Joker will be important in the nightmare scene, and
No,
but yeah,
because if you read the storyboard, it was supposed to be different characters, but still villain lah. Like it
mm,
wasn't supposed to be Deathstroke. It was supposed to be Deadshot. I
the
think Joe.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah, I think Joker was supposed to be. I forgot which character, but there were multiple like Nightmare punya Justice League lah, like Batman and
But wasn't like
Flash.
the Joker was like supposed to help steal the mother box, right? Something like that. That's why they were asking his help.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but
yeah.
each of them there's a role in the Nightmare timeline. So memang Joker Zack put it because one, of course, I think it is some like fan service juga because he
Not
felt that
yeah, not fully lah.
he felt
Mm.
he felt that, oh, if this is the last movie ever, at least his version of Batman and David Ayer's Joker
Can
dapat
meet.
meet
Yeah, meet.
and talk at
Yes,
least. Kalau at least kita dah
at
tak ada
least lah.
restore the Snyderverse, that's the thing that we get to see for the last time. Like, oh, okay, Ben and Jared Leto dapat meet, and they just like have a banter, talk to each other. That's good. Like it is a fan service, but it's not just fan service untuk fan service je.
No,
There's a story there for part two.
and the way it was edited and filmed, so good. They were not in the same scene together, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They were shot separately, but like wow, like made so well. Like, they were actually there, together side by side.
Itulah like
And the way that shot the Joker, like his close ups,
that
the
one. I think
band,
they used the same camera they did with Army of the Dead, so that's why you can
uh,
see a very dreamy look of
in a in a way, it is sort of like a dream, a vision.
yeah.
Then the
It's
Joker,
just
like Joker,
it's the
like one
same.
moment, blur, and then okay, then clear.
Yeah,
There's also a story behind that. Why you send the boy wonder to do a man's job?
I 100% confirm. I feel that part two, if other, we're gonna get that scene.
It's
A
a
Robin.
no, because it was supposed to happen like all of them gathered together on the night before they were supposed to die, like a last supper kind of battle,
Mm.
sitting down. Then each of them tell stories about anything, and that's when Joker, tells the story, the flashback of how he killed Robin. Yeah.
Oh, pedih oh.
Would it be so cool? Would it be so cool to see a Batman, Deathstroke, Mera, Flash, Cyborg, Joker all sitting together, telling the story, but all listening before they die in a way. And then yeah, Joker tells the story of the how he murdered Robin. I want to see that.
No, like I feel because if you read the storyboards, Batman
Yeah,
sacrificed himself because he found
yeah.
out that the baby is his.
Although maybe that change, maybe not
Yeah.
necessarily
So
that.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying now is that based on the nightmare scene that we have now with Joker
Mm.
and Batman, it seems that Zack plans to macam suruh Joker to really macam psycho Batman saying Robin wasn't supposed to die, it was supposed to be you. Why didn't you sacrifice yourself? Dia main dengan guilt dia so that when
Uh-huh.
Louis, there's the part that he finally sacrificed himself.
Because he said like, frankly, you don't have the cojones to die yourself, something
Ah,
like that. He's saying
yeah.
that like, yeah, Joe, Robin, Lois, like. So yeah, I think that's why the whole point of Batman to sacrifice himself, save Lois. Then
I to be honest, I like this part more
yeah,
instead
that
of
was
the Batman punya, oh, I
and
sacrificed because that's my
no,
son.
but
Yeah.
Lois and Clark did have a son, but he will have no powers anyway. He will still grow up to be be Batman's successor.
Hmm. But
Yeah,
now I think Louis punya anak is memang Clark punya son,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's memang
yeah,
half Kryptonian. So
yeah,
before
yeah.
this, it was memang Bruce Wayne punya anak, so it's full human lah, bukan Kryptonian. So now at least okay. So in a way I'm glad like they didn't go with that idea because I know ramai macam tak agree and that will
True.
get a lot more hate to Zack and I don't really want
No.
that. So this Joker playing with the guilt macam like
Yeah.
psycho Batman saying you should have sacrificed yourself if not Robin would still be alive blah 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 and he actually did it
Mm.
for Lewis.
And he did seem to have, I wouldn't say sympathy. He was like, poor Lois, like how she suffered. So, like,
Mm.
yeah, maybe he's just toying with him. The Joker doesn't really have any empathy, but
Tapi
part of
memang
his mind games
first
here.
time first time watch that scene macam okay and then bila dah read the storyboards bila dah talk to read people's punya theory all this macam when I got that Joker ni lah the guy who will make um, Batman
Ooh,
sacrifice himself
Joker lah
which is
psycho
cool.
dia.
No, which is cool
Like,
because your
yeah,
main villain
true,
is
yeah.
the reason for you to save the world. The main villain yang psycho you to the
Mm.
point where gave you an idea on how to save the world.
Okay, then step in for Lois. He gets the Omega beam from Darkseid instead. And, yeah,
But a bit I don't know how does that work lah because supposedly Omega Beam terus mati kan. I don't know how Batman can macam
I think he did
slowly
die
dying.
terus. He
Huh?
did, slowly dying. Yeah,
It's like pelik lah like how Batman can slowly die but other people macam hancur. I don't know maybe there's a way dia maybe I don't know lah.
who
Zack,
who knows?
I don't know.
We'll see, hopefully. So everyone, please keep tweeting before the Snyderverse.
Yeah. So guys, don't forget keep on hashtag restore the Snyderverse to appropriate posts, not on sensitive posts by Warner Media or HBO Max.
No,
Appropriate. By appropriate means any content lah. If they post like any show, especially the Nevers, that one you have
don't.
to post hashtag restore the Snyderverse, hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher.
Allah, we never. You all know who is the showrunner of the show, right? So enough said. I'm not even watching it.
Yeah, man.
Then yeah, so Snyderverse. Okay, I want to tell a story.
Okay.
Story. This was in 2006. I've always been a Superman fan, so ever since I was small, I wear Superman t-shirts. I have a Superman towel. I have a Superman action figure. You name it, lah. I never really watched the original Superman films until I was 12, 13, like that. But in 2006, I was 11. And then, okay, here they are promoting Superman Returns. So hyped. I was like, oh, cool, Superman movie. Like, this is a real good one, a modern one. Like, it was so overhyped. The posters were everywhere. I was in Bajai Times Square, like, oh my gosh, I really want to watch this. I kept begging my parents, I want to watch this so badly, but we watched different movies instead. I never watched Superman Returns in theaters, so I watched it on
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. So I watched it on Astro. Okay, so that was the first time I watched it. It was like, okay, back then I liked it lah because never had a Superman movie before, a good one. And for many years, I kind of had like a emotional connection to it. I was like, where's the sequel? Where's the sequel? Because the film ended like so much they could have explored there. I remember reading magazine like, when is it happening? Brian Singer, when Superman Returns, said gonna start soon, but then they'd be like, box office wasn't that high, so we won't continue. So I was like, for some time I was disappointed there was no sequel, no Superman Returns. I wouldn't see Brandon Roos back in the cape anymore because yeah, the movie was emotional in a way, like seeing Superman being treated that way. He's all alone. But after some time, I agree that Ryan's. What was the point of the story? Him returning 5 years later, but you don't show the whole world impact of that. They didn't explore the concept further. And so yeah, I was upset. But then 2013, the first Man of Steel trailer came out. That I had to admit, I was skeptical that time because I was like, oh no, reboot. Like, okay lah, it has
Oh,
to be
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Because you had an emotional connection to the movie,
Yeah, like
right?
no, like I
Returns.
said, yeah, like I said, I was like, oh no, Superman Return, not the same Superman. Who is this Henry Cavill? But it looks good. So, and then when the first Man of Steel trailer came out, the really epic one using the Lord of the Rings music in the beginning, I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, what is this? This is so epic, man. Action in the Superman movie, really? Visuals? I was like, oh, this is the Superman movie that I want to watch, not Superman Returns. Superman Returns was what I thought I wanted back then, but Man of Steel is what I really wanted. So watching it I watched Man of Steel in the cinemas, yes, on the big screen. I'll never forget that experience. Ah, truly, I'm sure it felt the same for you too, right? The wonderful,
yeah,
epic experience in the cinema watching Man of
yeah.
Steel.
I think
Oh, so incredible. So that's the
my
story, lah.
yeah, my story also, like I think I mentioned many times, like I really started from Nolan Batman. For me, it's not the character I'm attached to. I'm more of like I like filmmakers more lah. Like okay, Nolan did
Mm,
Batman. Okay, I'm a Nolan fan. Basically, I look at these comic book characters from the perspective of the director. So if the director tells like this Batman story I really like, okay, I really like Christopher Nolan, not just the character lah. I like Christopher
yeah.
Nolan's Batman. So when Nolan finished, like, oh man, what else? Like, okay, fine,
Mm,
Iron Man, MCU, I really enjoyed the first Iron Man run at that time frame
yeah,
only.
I was.
And then
Yeah.
Green Lantern, I
No.
had fun. I had fun, but it is what it is, lah. So,
It is what it is.
uh,
They
so
they
macam,
abandoned they abandoned Justice League Mortal for that. Think about that.
yeah. So
So,
I was like, okay, then boom, like Man of Steel. Then, like, okay, because I was hyped because I see Christopher Nolan's name then. So that's good
mm,
lah, the marketing team, because they know people cannot move on from Nolan's Batman.
Dark
So they
Knight then.
put his name in the trailer. So I was like hyped because oh my god, this is serious tone, Superman, cool. And then like but at that time I know just Zack from 300 and Watchmen.
Mm.
And I didn't really go deep with Watchmen yet because I just watched the theatrical like cut of the movie, of
Oh.
course butchered again lah, so you don't really have the connection yet with Watchmen. So I'm like, okay. Then trailer 3 came out. Man of Steel trailer 3. If you guys haven't seen it, you
Is it
know
the fate of your world? Is it? Was it?
you know
Or is it?
what,
Was it?
jom kita tengok.
By
Wait,
all means, yeah. Let's go lah.
let's all watch Man of Steel trailer 3.
No, but yeah. After seeing the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is so good. This is like Lord of the Rings stuff right there." Or Gladiator. Okay, Gladiator stuff. Yes. Well,
Okay,
since Hans Zimmer's the composer, so
okay, so let's watch trailer 3.
trailer 3. Okay, is it which is this one? Oh, this one. Okay. It was the one before that I really loved, but this one was okay.
Yeah, your one I think is the teaser trailer.
Yeah, maybe we should watch that later. Let's see what this
Yeah,
one is. See? Joel already established that Krypton. We already know the story, but seeing this as plot. Ah,
because the
take,
score for me is the score lah. The score.
take, take me back to 2013.
It was
See?
so hype.
Truly, yes. Was it? The first ever Superman reboot was so much.
For me, it's like all this voiceover macam goosebump lah. Like
Mm. Jonathan Kent.
mm. I don't know, maybe because macam it's very relatable. Just in the trailer pun you can
So
feel like
emotional, yes.
he's trying to find himself, who he is.
And
Like,
because you see, Superman was never like this before, right? Nah. See,
yeah.
so much layers here.
Mm,
Yes. I was already excited when Amy Adams was cast. Like, hell yeah,
yeah.
I love her. Yeah.
For me, the Superman emblem from Man of Steel is my favorite. Like, every T-shirt, I cannot believe that emblem. Like,
Yeah.
I, I appreciate like you guys loving the classic,
Look
but
at
for me,
this one. My phone.
yeah.
My phone cover. Yes, okay.
No, because the score macam hype gila, and it is the new score, kan?
And then from Zack Snyder and then from Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Enough to tell already. Yeah.
The
Well,
scale, the CG,
there you
see,
go. Yeah,
that sold me lah. But now everything Zack Snyder sells to me lah.
truly. Oh, man. The score. What's that? This scene. And then pow, pow. Okay, shall we watch the before that
Okay.
trailer 2?
Teaser, trailer two, eh?
I think it's trailer 2. Just let's
Not
see.
teaser.
Ah, yeah, this is the one. It's not really a teaser because it shows plenty of stuff. I remember seeing a couple of reactions to it, like, oh, they didn't expect this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see how it opens.
Yeah. This is
Really,
Gladiator punya score.
Gladiator vibes. Yes,
Yeah.
this is really like something different. With Superman, you never seen this before. Ah,
Listen, in the bus. He saw what Clark did.
You have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
thanks, Summer. Yes, that's right. Goosebumps all the way.
Where do I come from?
Yeah.
That's the first glimpse, okay, for in the cape.
Yeah.
Just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark. Whoever that man is,
He's gonna change the world.
he's going to change the world.
And he flies. And listen to the soundtrack. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Selling point.
man,
My father believed
we
the
ever
world
feel
would
this
never
again?
get again. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Yes, chills, man. This is what really started it. And then from there, before I watched the movie, I was like focusing on coverage of Man of Steel stuff till I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, so cool. So yeah, 2013 was really a blast with that movie.
Yeah. So it's itulah, like for me memang trailer for me is the trailer 3. I think I saw trailer 2, but like okay, um I'm excited. And then trailer 3 came out. I'm like every single day I watch it until the movie.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
when I watch it on IMAX, I'm like, whoa. That and then I watched it alone second time, and that's
Oh,
like my
okay.
first time going to a movie alone. Because before this, always macam kena ajak kawan, like have to have
Betul.
friends. Like
Betul.
don't want lah to be alone, right? But this one, Man of Steel, no. I remember like, oh no, this one I'm going alone. I don't care. I'll watch it again.
So, first time I watched with my friend. The second time I dragged my mom and my brother to watch it because I wanted them to experience it as well. Yeah. So I always watch a movie twice. Three times is rare. I think there was Maleficent in 2014, but yeah. I always watch the movie twice in cinemas. Like,
Yeah, Man of Steel I watched twice, which I
yeah.
regret now. I wish I could have watched it 5 times. BVS I watched it 3 times,
Also
but then
twice.
they 3 times because I thought I wanted to watch more, but then they say, oh, Ultimate Edition. Terus macam okay, I should wait
Okay.
for that.
Unfortunately, I watched Justice League in theaters. Justice League.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters as well, which is on IMAX.
Uh,
I wish
I
I
I regret, because masa before watching the movie, I drank too much. Thought that I tahan kencing. Thought that the whole movie. Thought that I didn't leave.
oh
Thought that I watch it. Now looking back, I was like, oh, I could have just walked out. Watch it for a while. Regret lah. But what mana tahu situ kan?
yeah, I
Yeah.
was forcing myself to love the movie lah. Even though listening to the nostalgic score point, I forced myself to love it. But when the credits roll, I'm still like, no,
Oh,
I can't.
the minute je the credit roll, I knew something wrong here. Thought that
Yeah,
why so many scenes that were shown in the previous trailers are not in it. Thought,
yeah. For
so
me, it's
much was
just
gone.
this is not Zack's movie. I just say this is not like.
And then you begin to realize, we didn't really did shoot a lot more than what was
Mm.
reported. It
And
changed
then
the whole thing.
on Twitter, tiba-tiba a few days later, release a Snyder Cut. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah, yeah, true. When people were really bashing Justice League, fine, but don't bash Zack. Like it was his fault, because
Yeah,
like you all forgot who actually reshot it. Why Zack had to step down? He didn't deserve all that, lah.
yeah.
And
So
then
okay, man. So I think that's all for today. I think we did
okay,
discuss a lot. Um, last like word from you from all the things that we discussed. Anything?
I don't really know, but all I can say is, keep on tweeting #restore the Snyderverse. Be positive. Keep on having faith. The Snyder Cut happen, so this one can happen. Keep on, working. Miracles, anything happens. So, apa, inshallah, anything is possible. And don't listen to what others want to say about the movies. You like whatever you like, you know. You can be diverse if you want. You can like a superhero movie, and you can like a drama or thriller, anything. Don't let anyone else tell you what to like. So yeah, what
That's
about
a
you?
good. That's a good advice, man. Like same, 100%. You guys are here because you're a Zack Snyder fan, and you know he is a very polarizing director.
Ah,
People hate on him so much. That's why we're all here together to unite to keep spreading positivity on his movies. So don't listen to the critics, form your own
so
opinion. Okay, maybe you have some opinion that is, different from other people, which is like
nothing wrong.
mostly
Nothing wrong with
Zack
that.
Snyder's movies lah, which is oh I love BBS, and people like will say, huh? I thought BBS is like really bad. Like why you love it? No,
No,
don't
no.
listen to them. Just keep keep saying like okay fine like that's you, but I enjoy it. Like I love it. You can hate it all you want, but I love it, and I know like we all here love it together.
And
Enjoy.
nothing can take that. Nothing can take that away from you. You love it. Don't have to change it. If they say they don't like BBS, fine lah. It's their own opinion lah. But okay, you love it. Don't change.
Yeah,
Love what you love. And
and
also, I suggest Zach. I remember Zach giving out HBO Max a list of movies that he loved. Right, I would like to recommend The Player. It's a really good movie. 1992, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you all should check it out. It's not an action movie, but it's a movie about Hollywood. It's a satire, but it's really. I already loved it before Zach loved it, but when I realized Zach loved it, like, oh wow, my
Oh,
respect is
this
increased
is
even more.
his recommended.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like on HBO Max, list of his movies, favorite movies. Like there was Seven Samurai, The Player. I had to check that out.
The Player is a new movie, or
1990, no, 1992, but it's really good. I love it. It may not be
let
for
me check.
everyone. It may not be for everyone, but I love it. I love this kind of gritty dramas like this, movies about Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think yeah. I think I need to check on his movie list as well.
yeah. Or if you all know Akira Kurosawa, the legendary Japanese director, Seven Samurai is one of his incredible
Yeah,
films that loves. Justice League is inspired in a way by Seven Samurai, so you all
yeah.
should check that out too. Yes,
I
classic.
watched Seven Samurai because he said that Justice League is inspired by that. So yeah, it's true.
So
It's
incredible
great.
film. Yes. And whatever film that he recommend, do check it out as well. But yeah, if you have the time, do check out The Player.
All right, I'll do.
Yeah.
Will check it out. Again, hashtag Restore the Snyderverse.
Yes.
Keep the
Uh,
positivity. Keep
hashtag
rewatching.
hashtag Army of the Dead. Hashtag Zack Snyder.
Uh, Hashtag
Before
Army
his
of Dead
own.
as well. Hashtag Zack Snyder as well. Keep on going, guys. Don't give up. We're all here together, and
Yes.
hopefully one day we really have a plan to have a screening, fan screening. We get together, all of us, and watch the
Mm,
movie. Maybe it's not
yeah.
gonna be in a cinema like GSC because or
Yeah.
TGV
Well.
because they have
Mm,
problems with the rights and
yeah.
all that. We
Tak
might
apalah.
find a
Yeah.
local, smaller scale theater that we can watch together on a bigger screen, not just like a TV lah. It's a bigger
Yeah.
projector and a better
Projector.
sound system. We're planning on that. Just waiting for interstate travel to be done so that everyone can come. I don't know when, maybe next year. Looking at the cases now.
Next.
Uh,
No, not next year. No, too long.
so please register for vaccine if you guys haven't and get vaccinated so that we can travel and meet up. Okay? So hashtag Restore Snipers, hashtag Army of the Dead, hashtag Zack Snyder. Thank you, Navid, for being here with me. Thank you
Yes.
guys for watching. See you guys on the next podcast.
Yes.
Good night.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. And wait for the next one. Okay.
Good night, guys.
Good